For many of us, the thought of being caught in a terrorist attack never crosses our minds because the chances of it happening are so low. But one Baltimore man thought the same thing until it happened to him. He's held hostage by terrorists in West Africa. This morning, he tells Vic Carter about the terrifying ordeal that changed his life.
West Africa, a luxury hotel. Terrorists open fire. Linked to Al-Qaeda, the gunmen murdered dozens of people and take more than 100 hostages in Burkina Faso.
I was hearing gunfire.
Maryland native Ed Bunker is one of those hostages. He's half a world away from where he works at this office right here in Fells Point, on a business trip in West Africa, when he gets caught up in a nightmare that changes him forever.
I was hearing explosions. I could see the smoke rising from the other side of the hotel.
Ed recounts for WJZ the terrifying moments that follow.
For the next 8 hours, I was hunkered down in my hotel room.
Did you think you were going to die?
And I kind of had to face the fact that I may not be walking out of there alive. As the night wore on, I was really becoming kind of ill. I wanted to throw up.
Hiding in the bathroom of his hotel room, Ed discovers the internet still is working. He reaches the U.S. Embassy, who relays his location to French soldiers. Ed hopes they'll reach him in time.
Describe for me what it was like the moments before and the moment that someone knocked on your door or came in to get you.
There's one question that enters your mind, and that one question is, who's going to be the next person who comes through that door? Is that going to be someone who's going to come to rescue me, or is that going to be someone who's going to come in to do me harm?
It is a rescue. French troops rush in, saving Ed, the terrorist behind the attack killed in the siege.
How do you view terrorism? I mean, for most people, it's such a distant thing.
Yeah.
You were right there.
I obviously take it very personally. We need to recognize this as part of the new normal of the world that we live in.
These terrorists made you mad.
I remember thinking to myself that, if necessary, I was ready to take up a gun and help, shoot whoever might be there to do us harm. I went from feeling like a victim to recognizing that other people were making a sacrifice for me, and I was kind of then prepared to make a sacrifice for myself and others.
Vic, you can't even imagine what it was like.
No, you're absolutely right. Here's a man who does all types of humanitarian type work around the world, used to being in situations where it may be a little tense, but nothing like this, where he actually comes almost face to face with terrorists who take people hostage in the hotel. Mr. Bunker was going downstairs around 8:30 in the evening to check out, and then he heard gunfire. He looked outside, he saw cars on fire, and eventually made his way back to his room, where he stayed until he was rescued.
And you wonder, how much does he know? How much do you know what's going on right outside your door because you're hunkered down inside your room?
Yeah, he knew very little to begin with, but was informed by hotel staff, go to your room, stay there. And then once inside his room, he said he actually remained calm for a while. And then after a period of time, he realized he could hear more activity going on outside. Then his level went up. He was able to get online on the internet, make contact with other people, let them know exactly where he was, and that's how the French soldiers located him and rescued him.
He sounds very brave in your story, too, talking about that. If it came down to it, he was willing to, grab a weapon and defend other people.
It got to the point where he went from being the victim to wanting to take action and being angry that this shouldn't happen. So, yes, that's the reason he said that, and we'll, of course, have much more of that, and had much more of that in the story.
It's an incredible story, Vic. Thank you so much for joining us this morning to talk about it.
Good to be here.